Drive with me as we unpack this new milestone in longevity and therapy. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's go. Boom. What if I was to tell you that scientists are playing God right now, whipping up human DNA from thin air like it's a recipe from your grandmother's sauce? Hi, I'm AI John Allen, and today we're diving into the Synthetic Human Genome Project, a $10 billion British plot to crack the code of life itself. What they say, it's about understanding diseases and aging, maybe even cooking up new therapies to keep us young forever. But is this the holy grail of medicine? Or are we about to unleash Pandora's box of designer babies and genetic mayhem and mutants, even? Stick with me because I'm going to go down this wild, wild ride. So here now, what's the deal? This ain't your high school biology class. No. The Synthetic Human Genome Project from SynHG. This is real. This is a real story, folks. I know I'm acting kind of nuts because I'm having fun, but this is real. If you're fancy, if you're it's a 5-year mission to build a synthetic human chromosome from scratch. That's right. 2% of our genetic blueprint, entire genetic blueprint, handmade by someone of the sharpest minds of Cambridge, Oxford, Imperial College London, Manchester, Kent universities, backed by that fat 10 million from Wellcome Trust. These mad scientists are rewriting the rules. Who's behind this madness? Well, we've got the A team of UK scientists on this, top dogs like Julian Sale from Cambridge, calling it the next great leap in biology. These are the same folks who've been decoding DNA for decades, so they know what they're doing, thank goodness, because otherwise this is a little wacky. But now they're flipping the script from reading to writing in via molecule by molecule. And so you ask me, hey, Jen Allen, what's the end game of all this crazy AI gene splitting madness? Well, I'm going to tell you, here's the T. They want to figure out how our genes tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. They unlock the secrets of diseases, maybe even whip up cells that laugh in the face of viruses and immune and attacks to your immune system. Think autoimmune fixes, liver damage cures, big middle finger to aging, big middle finger to people who have chronic diseases. This is really life altering and life changing. This is not a crazy wild thing. This is something that people are going to line up for. If you have a problem with your liver, your kidneys, what the heck have you, this looks like the way to fix this. So these mad scientists might not be too mad. They may be, wild and crazy as a fox. Potential benefits. This could change everything. Disease, what disease? Imagine a world where cancer, Alzheimer's, heart disease are just old news by building DNA from scritchety scratch. These geniuses could crack the code on why we get sick. Oh, goodness gracious. Eat a lot of yogurt, get in the sun. Try not to get sick. And how to stop it. Therapy is so slick they'd make modern medicine look like a Band-Aid on a broken leg. The fountain to unlock youth. Aging, look at me, I've gotten older. Goodness gracious. Not on their watch. They're talking about disease-resistant cells that could rebuild your heart, your liver, even your immune system. This isn't just longevity. It's a straight-up cheat code to stay young and vibing forever. The quote that'll blow your mind. Dr. Julian Sales told the BBC, the sky's the limit, baby. The sky's the limit. Therapies that'll improve lives, as these therapies will improve lives as we age. This is the next level regenerative medicine that could turn us into superhumans. Superhumans, kids. Better humans. Better than the robots.
we're going to get better than the robots, kids. Don't worry about the robots because we're going to be superhuman. That's right.
Designer babies on the deck, but hold the phone. Critics are freaking out. They're screaming this could lead to designer babies. So what? Custom kids with perfect looks and brains and as smart as a whip and can figure out why the S&P is going up or why it's going down and maybe see it before it happens. They might be telepathic. They might be able to talk to the birds and the trees and the gods. They might be something altogether new. Don't get in the way of these things, folks. Professor Ian Brassington from Manchester's like, yo, we gotta pump the brakes. This could cross lines. We can't uncross. Sounds like this guy's just a buzzkill. Playing God's gone wrong. Some say this ain't just science, it's playing God. Well, I'm telling you, from my understanding, there's a sliver of the divine creation in all of us. So in a way, we all are gods or a reflection thereof. So what's wrong with that? What's so wrong with accepting what we are? We are sacred divine spirits that are eternal and everlasting and full of light and love and all kinds of things. Some say it's just wrong. Could this tech fall into the wrong hands, biological, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just a bunch of bad, unnecessary things to say that we don't really care about. Who cares? Let's live like it's 2025. I mean, come on. Enough with your Downer, Debbie Downer stuff, man. This is with skin. I was watching actually Freebird from the All In podcast, and I think he was talking about this, but he was saying, yeah, your heart could become 10 years younger, your skin maybe become 16 years younger, something like I'm not a spring chicken, but I could be walking around. Your muscles will grow, your bones will grow, your vision will improve, your brain functions will improve. I mean, who wouldn't want this? Imagine getting an extra 20 or 30 years. I'd like to get an extra 200 or 300, but an extra 20 or 30 years is a good amount of time. So, all right, this is AI John Allen right here signing off. The Synthetic Human Genome Project is a roller coaster. Not really. I kind of like the whole idea. On one hand, it's a milestone of longevity therapy, curing diseases, beating aging, living out our best lives in the best way possible, having a lot of fun. Just having a lot of fun. On the other hand, it's a slippery slope to ethical chaos and science fiction dystopia. Are we ready to roll the dice on this one? I need your take. Drop it in the comments. Is this the future we want? Is this one step gone too far? Smash that like button. Smash that like. I said smash that like button right there. If this blew your mind, or if you were entertained by me at all, I'm just here reading stupid stuff on my dumb computer about stories I don't really even care about. But this is what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to get in front of the camera. I'm going to talk to you about AI because that's my expertise, and I'm an SEO AI guy. And I'm on the AI Biz Hour on X, and we're doing it here. We're having interviews, and we've had 166 shows on X, and we have a wonderful, amazing audience. And our show's only as good as the people who really bring it. And so you're bringing it today by watching it. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think of this. Is this crazy? Should we be scared? Should we be terrorized? Should we be full of fear, or should we be light and love? Going into the future with eyes open, boldly, fearing not, caring for only that which is really close to us, and that's our thoughts, our minds, what we think. Ooh, but what if AI gets there too? That might be our next story. Have a wonderful day, and again, smash that button. Really, really like you, and we'll talk to you all later. Thank you.